Good Thursday evening, Storm Chasers. We're here in Norman, Oklahoma, getting ready to take on the Royals of CCS. Your Storm JV in action. Freshmen just wrapped up. We got about 5 minutes till game time. You can see we're in our pass set smash warm-up. A few more minutes here, and then we'll get into serve. Sit back, relax, enjoy the AC. Yet another gym in the summer heat. No AC. But that's all right. Our Storms will cool it off as they roll in here and bring the thunder and rain and all those stormy puns I can't think of right now. Sit back, relax. Game time in about 4.5 minutes. Well, that's enough of that. Past that smash serving warm-up. We're ready for game time. Waiting for the meet and greet, the good lucks to happen here. Get ready for a lineup. Storm coming off. Winning that JV, Putnam City North JV tournament on Monday. So far this season, OKC Storm JV are 13 and 15 on sets played. They've only dropped 2 sets. The first one being in a varsity matchup against Destiny Christian. They won 3-1. And then that one first set of the gold final on Monday. Other than that, looking sharp. See how the girls come out swinging against the Royals of CCS. Girls have shook hands. First official has climbed the ladder. Waiting to check lineups here. You can tell by that different color jersey, Brennan will still be our libero this evening. Wearing the light blue. I'm working this as quick as I can for you. If Phoebe would stop moving around on me. Just kidding. All right, across the front from left to right, we got Lucy, Lillian, and Araya. Across the back, McKenna, Phoebe, and Kendall. You've seen the libero swap there, so that's Brendan in the back right corner. CCS lineup check, and libero swapped in, so we should just be a few seconds from getting away. CCS will start with the serve this evening, which means for set number 2, Storm will have it. Here we go, lineups are checked. Officials are ready. The serve is on. Game time. Serve is up. McKenna. Araya is able to get under it. Setting up for Lillian. Gives the tip over. Dug up and over. Phoebe on the dig. Araya looking for Lillian again. Big swing. Dug this time. Outside attack there. Bryn with a dig. Araya setting it up for Lucy. Ooh, just a smidge out. That'll fall CCS way. Good defensive efforts by both squads there, taking shots at each other. Switch us out there was a delay, yellow card sanction delay there. One of the girls still out on the necklace under OSSA and NFHS rules in high school. No jewelry is allowed to be worn, exception of earring posts, studs. And unfortunately, Lucy got caught with the necklace still on there. Serve is off, ready for point number 2. Phoebe, Araya looking for Lily, into the block. Block sends it right back down on the Storm side. CCS up 2-0. Serve is up. Phoebe. CCS point. Deliberately came to this side of the court, try and cut down on traffic in front of y'all, and well, human nature. Serves up, McKenna, overpass it, back to CCS Royals. Lily keeping the block on their side. Free ball, Brennan, Araya. McKenna with a nice two-handed pushover. Set from the middle attack. McKenna with a big dig. Overpass up and out. Beautiful dig by McKenna there. Just enough swing on that hit, on that attack, that it sends it far enough out. 0-4 CCS rolling here. Royals send the serve. McKenna, Ariah's under it, looking for Lucy out of the middle. Wide of the line again, that's out. 5-0, Royals on top. Royals send it. Phoebe arrives under it. Lucy again gives the tip. Defends, and here's the attack. Cross shot. And called in by the up official. We're off. Royals up by 6. And the serve. Long serve. Ball Storm's favor there. Side out. That'll bring Ariah up as our first server. Throws McKenna into the front row. McKenna, Lucy, Lillian across the front for the attack here. Storm's turn. See if we can string some points together. Ariah sends it into play on that 5-6 seam. Played up by the 5, middle. Out of the reach of the attack. Not enough bump on that pass to get over the net. Point Storm. Ariah sends it right at the 5 spot. That's a clean ace. Ariah sends it. Similar spot at the middle back libero there. Set. Looking for a right side attack. Pushed over. Brennan gets under it. Good hand set by Phoebe for McKenna to free ball that over. We're going to call that a block for McKenna and Lucy. Going up on that middle's attempt to tip it over. Looked like one of them got a hand on it to keep it on Royal's side. 4-6, pardon me, that was not a block. I need to undo that. The point went Royals' direction. I apologize. Royals with the serve. Immediate side out there on the defensive effort of the Storm. And that'll bring over first substitution. Kate going into the front row. Phoebe coming out to grab a quick rest. 7-4, Storm building. We're starting to see a blip on the radar here. Lillian sends it. Right at the left back there, 5 position. Big swing over. Brennan with the dig. Ariah popping it up for Kate. Ariah digs it. Brennan passes it. Kate roll shot over. Big swing. Good pop by Ariah. Brennan with the hand set. Kate through the block. Roll shot again. Lillian's able to handle that. Ariah back sets looking for McKenna through the over the block, I should say. Punched over. Brennan. Ariah, nice setter dump, but easily defended. Coming from an outside attack there. Off the block, stays on the Royals side. We get a middle attack, off the block, and out, off Storm. Point, Royals. Great defensive swings there. Substitution again. This will bring Izzy into the back row. Let Lillian get out and get some rest there. Storm down by 4. Royals serving. Royals send it short and into the net, side out. Easy point for Storm. They'll bring Kendall into the match. And Lucy back to serve. Get Brendan out for a libero swap there. Lucy sends it. Nice easy ball in the one position, really not even on the seam. Outside attack into the block and down. That's down. Point, Storm. Kendall and McKenna combining on that block. Sealed it nicely and kept it inside the line on the Royal side there. Down by 2, Lucy serving still. Sends it on that 1-6 seam. Played up by the 6, middle back there. Played back over. Hand pass push there by the libero. McKenna, Araya looking for Kate to connect through the block. Passed over from the back row. It's out. Storm down by 1. Lucy puts us into play, and that was right at the 1 position. Middle of tip attack. Araya digs it. Kate looking for McKenna on a push attack, cross court. Storm. We got snowmen on the board here, 8s for everybody. Great work of the ladies there defensively, not getting their heads down, starting out 6-0 there. Lucy puts us into play. That's shanked off by the right back. That's Denise. Storm with their first lead of the match by 1. Lucy rolling, sends it right at the middle back there in that 6th position. We'll have an outside attack coming. Rolls off the tape, Araya with a nice dig there. Izzy into a nice free ball from Kendall. Just reset here defensively. Block is up, nice up off the, oh, good job, Kate. Great defensive hands there by both sides. We'll knot it up at 9 and Brennan go back in on the libero swap there. Let Lucy come out and slug some water. 9-9. First one to 16 now. Royals send it. McKenna easy under there. Araya sets, looking for Kate. Kate over the block, just long of the court there. Royals point. Royals serving. Brennan. Overpass, oh, not overpass, pardon me, just short of a second touch getting there. No help on that second touch, falls short into the net. Royals up by 2. Send us into play, looking wide. Missed the court completely there. Side out for Storm, easy day. We'll have another substitution, bring in Maddie into the front row, Araya out the rest. This is the dynamic part. Storm's been having fun here with their rotation. McKenna will have hands, be the setter on court. Don't let Maddie's 5'6" stature fool you. She will get in on the hits. McKenna with the serve, shallow ball at the 1. Great dig effort there on that 3rd attack. There's Maddie with that first hit I told you about, over the block. Return there, Brennan. McKenna pushing it back over, looking for Kate. Around the block, dug up. Outside attack coming, Maddie gets up. Izzy with the dig. Kate's able to free the ball that over. Middle attack, tip. Maddie's there to keep us alive. McKenna, back sets, looking for Brennan off her back foot. Great shot over off her back foot there. Here comes the outside attack of the Royals. Tipped and finds pay dirt over the block. What I'm saying is don't let Maddie's 5'6" height fool you. As you can see there next to her teammate, she's a few inches noticeably shorter, but very capable hitter and blocker. Really an all-round player. As you can find her highlights of setting and DS, defensive specialist as well. All these girls so capable. We'll brag on more of them as the season goes on. Kate receives the serve. McKenna puts it up for Maddie on the outside. Doug. Looks like we'll get a return outside attack. Brennan with the dig. McKenna looking for Kate. Kate around the block and down. That's a kill. Kate's first kill of the match. Very confident and capable kill there for Kate. Substitution. Phoebe going back into the back row and a serve. Lillian coming back into the front row, so Izzy out the rest there. Kate last Monday really led the team with kills. Of course, Brennan with our aces on the serve. Big dig, way to keep that alive there, Brennan. McKenna, free ball over from Brennan. Might as well reset. Ooh, just a bit long there. Falls for the Royals. These girls, we did, don't forget that match we had on Monday. We had 5 hitters with 5 kills apiece. It was really nice. Nice roll shot by Lillian there. Works out for Storm. Now bring Lucy back in the mix and Brennan back to serve in that libero swap. Storm down by 1. Keeping a much tighter contest here now after a 6-0 start. Brennan with her first serve of the match. Kind of our ace specialist from. We're back to the top of the order for the Royals as well. So their libero's back to serve again. Royals send it. Lillian with an easy up. Lillian looking, oh, nice quick by Lucy there, putting it down. Quick up there. Substitution, bring Araya back into the back row. Maddie out to rest. Araya will have back to those setter duties there in the back row. McKenna back to swinging lights out here as a hitter. Serve is up, down by 1, on the seam of the 1-6. Overpass, Lillian going up for a solo. Played. Outside attack, tipped over. Lillian gets there, saving her setter. Good two-hand push there from Araya. Great defensive dig there by Lillian. Punched over. Lucy, Araya, nice bump. Setting McKenna up for a push. Royal still threatening, outside attack. Rolled over the block. Araya set up there, Lillian. Gives it a ride. Royals still back row. Nice dig there by Phoebe, keeping it in front of her. Nice push there by McKenna. Here we go. Roy back set, right side attack. Big swing, big boom. It's out. We're knotted at 14. Araya serving again. Jazz there with the call. Araya sends the serve. Ooh, shorten into the net. Side out Royals. Hey, don't forget our your sponsor of all Storm Athletics, January Chiropractic and Acupuncture. Give them a shout. They sure appreciate our girls. We sure appreciate them sponsoring all of our athletics and their support of our girls volleyball. Make sure you support them when and if the need arises for chiropractic care. Royals with the serve, over, Lucy. Lillian keeps us alive there off Brennan's dig. Just not able to get there after the tip. Falls Royals point. You saw that serve, Brennan sending it. Araya playing it out of the net and Lillian keeping that alive. It was really well done there defensively. Storm down by 2. Royals serve it. Brennan, Araya, Lucy. Not enough pepper to get it over the net there. Timeout Storm. Jazz wants to talk about it with her squad. Don't go too far, just like if you were on the YouTube previous. Freshmen just finished action, JV in action now, and varsity will be starting right after the completion of this match. So expect that stream to be up and running within a few minutes of this one coming down. All of our teams in action actually here this evening at CCS. Middle school playing at the curtain behind you that y'all can't see. You'll just have to trust me, it's there. Second court for middle school going on. I'm not sure of any results back there, but again, their games, I believe, should be on the YouTube as well. Or ask your favorite Storm athlete for how the other teams are doing. Storm on 2, 1-2, because homeschool kids can only count to 2. We're out. Officials are happy. First time out of the match. We're ready for action, Jackson. Here we go. Royals serving up by 3. Put us into play. Long ball and out. Good eyes there by the back row and communication on it being out. Substitution. Let's get Kate back into the front row again. Phoebe out to relax. Lillian back to serve. Lillian sends it, puts us in play on that 5-6 seam. Played off by the 5, a little out, but second touch gets there, third touch. Sends it back over between the sticks. McKenna, Araya, Lucy between through the block. Lucy. Okay, defensive quick hands there. I couldn't call it fast enough. Araya setting out to McKenna on the swing. That's a kill. Sorry, I couldn't call that exchange for you fast enough there. A lot happened right there in the middle. Good hands by both sides. That's for sure what we like to see. Storm down by 1. Lily serving, sends it. right at the middle back. Libero there, dug up, middle attack. Brennan with a big dig. Second touch, not able to get there and help it over. Substitution. Let's get Izzy back into the back row. Izzy racked up quite a few digs for Storm on Monday as well, and strung together a few aces as well across those 5 matches. Great addition to the Storm defensive back row. Serve is up. Brennan bumps it. Izzy gives it some help. Nice pass over for Kate on the push. Middle attack coming, tipped. Nice dig there by McKenna, keeping it alive. Brennan back rope. Nice little roll shot. Lucy up on the block there, and Shank. We're going to give her the block on that. Solo block for Lucy. Substitution, Lucy back to serve. Storm down by 1. Kendall back into that front row. Lucy sends it into play. Misplayed, but they'll be able to get a return. Yep, nice attack there. Lucy pops it up. Araya setting McKenna. McKenna on the push, looking across the court. Overpassed. Araya. Nice pancake by Izzy there, and McKenna keeping it over. We will highlight that in just a second. Araya. Kate. Nice bump out to McKenna on the swing. Shorten into the net. I want to get that pancake highlighted there for Izzy because that was an awesome play there. Side out there, CCS, and Libero swap now. Brennan back into the back row. Lucy out to slug some water. Royals on the substitution, up by 2, and have the serve. Royals send it into play. Araya, McKenna pushes back over. Kate, ooh, just out of the reach. Not able to adjust on that one. Too much. Also over. Jab time out here. Down by 3. CCS Royals being the first to 20 in this match. First set to 25. Another hot one for you out there here in Oklahoma. Hope wherever you're watching from, you're in the air conditioning or have cooler. Every once in a while, you'll get little snippets of that. Enjoy. Just know that what I tell you, I'm not getting anything special for it like the TV stations or social media. Anyway, we're back to volleyball now. Royals with the serve, we're out of it. Up official beckons, and here it comes. Sends Brennan, long ball there. Nice adjust by McKenna. We'll get a free ball from Brennan from the back line there. Oh, passed over. No one able to get there for help. That's a side out. We'll call that coach's point. Maddie going back into the front row. Rye coming out to rest them hands for a few. McKenna back to serve. That's coach's point. Came out of the timeout and we scored a point, so that's Coach Jazz's point. Storm down by 2. McKenna serving. Sends us into play. Ooh, great roller over the tech sets. Nice attacking back set. Called down by the line judge and the down official. Point Storm. Actually, I want to highlight that for McKenna here, so let me step back just 1 second so she doesn't miss out on that awesome setter dump there. All right. There we go. 20-20 now. McKenna still serving. Jazz with the call. McKenna sends it. Nice shallow serve. It was handled. Barely. Kate on the attack. Pushed attack. Covered on the tip there. Outside attack coming. Big swing. Shortened into the net. Storm up by 1. 21-20. Timeout Royals. Storm with their second lead of the match here. Up by 1. Remember, this is race to 25. Storm down earlier there, 6-0, but battling back here the whole way and keeping it tight. Not letting the Royals run away with it again. See if we can't build some positive momentum from set 1 and steamroll through set 2 even better. Out of the timeout a few seconds early. Official letting the table know what to do correctly next time. Out of the timeout, McKenna still serving. Sends it. Right at that middle back. Ooh, just long, falls out. 21-21. Royals serving. Send it. Brennan. McKenna's able to get under that. Push it right up for Kendall. Not enough oomph to get it over the net. Royals up by 1 again. Serve is up. Izzy. McKenna. Nice high ball. A good push. Nope. Calling the double on Izzy there on that push. Remember that change in the double rule for this school season and rolling into club season in the fall, but in the 2026. But double now on that third touch, or should it be contacted by the opposing team? It's still called. Schenkoff defensively there. Now Royals set point number 1, up by 3. Royals serving, set point number 1, sends us into play. Short end of the net, side out. Substitution, bring Phoebe back in to serve. Lillian back into the front row. Bring Phoebe back to serve with that substitution as well. Kate and Izzy out to rest. Possibly done, I would imagine, for this set for those two. It's a race to 25, win by 2. Phoebe with the serve. Back set from the right side attack here. Oh, good defensive hustle there by Storm. Shanked off and out. Royals take set number 1, 25-22. Again, your sponsor of all Storm Athletics is January Chiropractic and Acupuncture. Greatly appreciate them. So if you're in need and looking for a chiropractor or some pokes, give them a call. Let them know Storm sent you and how much we appreciate their sponsorship of all Storm Athletics. Moving around here, trying to get reset as far as the lineup should look. I say should look for set number 2 starting. We'll see what actually comes out before I call it out to you. This is the best 2 out of 3, so Storm could reverse sweep, similar to how they did in that gold final on Monday's tournament, where they lost set 1 to Mustang, but then came back to win sets 2 and 3. Jazz turned in Storm's lineup for set number 2. About a minute and a half away from play here. If my memory serves me correctly, here be looking for Storm JV to be back in action this coming Monday, just 4 days from today. They'll be competing in a junior varsity tournament at Christian Heritage Academy in the Del City area. So should be another, I'm guessing, 4 to 6 matches on Monday as well for these girls. And I also believe, let me check this, you know what? Let's go ahead and verify instead of guessing from my memory here. I do believe the girls will have a game the following day. Looking. Moving as fast as Team Snap will let me, so we got about 30 seconds till game time. Yes, so Monday we have the tournament at Christian Heritage Academy. Tuesday, the 26th, will be in action at Bishop McGuinness. And Thursday, the 28th, busy week next week, Carl Albert High School hosting your OKC Storm Athletics, volleyball. Busy week for the girls next week. That's a lot of volleyball to play, tournament, being, we'll say on average 10 sets and then having 4 more continue in the week. That's a lot of volleyball. I also believe I heard rumor, but I don't see it on the schedule yet. But I heard rumor that there was a game added in Perkins on Friday the 29th. Be watching for more of that to come on all your Storm networks, social media, websites, whatever, or your favorite Storm player. All right, so we got a lineup here, and I was right. So across the front, McKenna, Lucy, Lillian. Across the back, Phoebe, Brennan, and Araya. That's Brennan and his libero there, swapping out for Kendall. So similar to how we started, just now serving first. Araya puts us into play for set number 2. Middle back dug up, passed over. No touch on the block, that's for Storm, striking first. Again, this is a must-win set to force that third deciding set. Araya puts us into play. 5-16 played up by the 6 short. We're going to count as an ace as that second touch into the net. Difficult to play out of. Storm up by 2. We're ready to go. There's the serve from Araya. Right at the middle back there in the 6. Have an outside attack coming. Roll shot, Araya. Brennan passing it up. Nice put down there by Lucy. Lucy getting her first kill of set number 2. The official having conversation with hosting staff here about something. Doesn't bother us there. There's the serve. Ace hits the line. Caught tape there. Storm up 5-0. Araya sends it. Deep ball. And out. Just not enough court there. Made them think about it though. Royals on the board. Their libero swap brings up their first server here as well. Storm up by 4. Royals send it. Brennan, easy pass. Araya's able to get under it. Passes it up. Lucy on the roll shot looking line there. That'll work. Pardon me, that was not Lucy, that was Lillian. That was Lillian on that. Let me get that correction here. That was Lillian on the kill. Lillian up to serve. Sends it on that 5-16, played up by the 6. Big up and dig from Araya there. Lillian from the back row made him think about it. Royals made the wise decision at the last second there. We'll get a substitution, bring Izzy back into the back row. 6-2, your Storm's up by 4. Royals put us into play. Izzy, Araya, nice bump out looking for Kate, off the block. Nice dig there by Lucy. Brennan, good push from McKenna. I know I'm missing a dig on that. We'll get it later in post. Araya to Kate through the block. Doug, outside attack coming in return. Around the block, great dig by Izzy. Araya, McKenna looking line. Ooh, just out. Royals stay on the board on that one. Good idea hitting cross court on that. Your defense pulled over to the ball, and Royals puts back into play. Kate, Araya, middle set. Lucy, middle puts it right back down. Okay, Brennan on the free ball. Izzy, Araya, big dig from Izzy there. Kate putting it down. Oh my goodness, we missed the substitution. Let's give that kill to Kate like we're supposed to. I left Phoebe in there, even though I think I called the substitution. Maybe I didn't. Lucy back to serve, Brendan out to rest, Kendall in on that libero swap. 7-3, 7-4. I'm not sure what I missed there. Ace for Lucy. I will fix it in just a second. Yeah, they're fixing it, so I'll catch up to them in just a second. I show 8-3, they show 7-4, which is completely possible. I did mess up. Lucy with the serve. Ooh, shortened into the net. Point Royals, 8-4. Hey, look at that. Even in my mess up, I still got it corrected right. They got it corrected right. No harm, no foul. No parents yelling at the table. Do make sure when you come and watch any Storm volleyball, but our coaches request it, our girls would appreciate it, and I know the officials do as well. Please don't yell at the officials, the officiating crew, the score table, any of that nature. Keep it positive, encourage your players, and encourage Storm. I did that wrong in talking to y'all. That's our point. Brennan back into the mix, Maddie into the front row, and McKenna back to serve, 9-4. McKenna with the serve in the 116, played up by 1, middle set, middle put down there, 9-5. Speaking from experience as a volleyball dad and in recent seasons becoming a volleyball official, it's pretty amazing from the sideline what you don't know, or just your view of the game versus what the officials' view is and how they have to call it within the letters of the law. There's the serve, middle, puts it up, or puts it down all by herself there. Royals, 6-9. Learning all the rules of the game and watching it go on. You might have a better view up from the sideline or even from home, but the official's view is the one that matters. So we'll try not to jab at him too much. Serve, Lucy on a roll shot. Pardon me, that was Kendall on a roll shot. Lucy's resting. Oh, great block by Kendall and Maddie there. Just sails a smidge wide of the line. Looked like maybe a foot from here. Nice close shot. Well done. It just falls Royals' favor there. Serving. Izzy. McKenna, back row set there for Brennan. Royals in the net, that's Storm's point. Substitution, let's get Phoebe back into the back row to serve and Lillian back into the front row to swing away. I didn't see the number called there by the official, but it was in the net there. Or played it early, I'm not sure which. It has to cross the plane of the net. Anywho, substitutions happen. Storm up by 3. Phoebe serving. Phoebe sends it. Shallow ball to the campfire there. Played up by the 6. Tipped over. Lillian. McKenna looking for Lillian again. Cross shot attack there. That's a kill for Lillian. Storm back up by 4. 7-11. Hope it's convenient for you. Ooh, could really go for a Slurpee on this hot day in a gym with no AC. Phoebe with the serve. Right the libero in that one spot. Back set. Ooh, great dig by Lillian there. It was a setter dump. Maddie with the serve. Deep ball. One-handed save by the libero. Outside attack coming. Off the block. I heard it. Oh, great up dig there by Phoebe. But unfortunately into the basketball goal, changing the trajectory, and no second touch to get there to help. Nice high ceiling in this gym, and actually that basketball goal is quite the distance away. Great defensive dig there from Phoebe. Royals with the serve, down by 3, wide. Lillian, Brennan's going to help that. Lillian able to free ball that over. Played. Gonna get a little reset, outside attack here. Off the block, big dig from Brennan there. Ooh, played under the net, no good. Royals down by 2 in this set number 2. Storm must win to force a third. There's the serve. Phoebe, McKenna looking for Lillian on that outside shot. Block puts it back down in Storm's side. Timeout Storm. Jazz wants to talk about it. Up by 1. Jazz just wants to have words with the girls on the court there. Let the bench talk over their encouragements and what they're recording. 30 seconds left in this Storm timeout. Storm on 2, 1-2. Jazz called Storm on 3 once, and they all were confused on what tree they were supposed to. McKenna looking for Lillian again, around the block, dug by the Royals, outside attack coming in return. Roll shot, McKenna. Brennan looking for Lillian again, around the block, shanked off on the dig. That's a kill. Lucy into the front row, Kendall out the rest, Brennan back to serve. Let's get Brennan her assist on that one, as she was the second touch there, since McKenna has the setter taking first ball. Storm up by 2. Brennan puts us into play, sends it in that 1-6 played up by the 6, outside attack, rolled cross there. Lillian gets to it, Brennan, Maddie on the attack, over the block. Outside attack, over the block and out, no touch on the block. Storm, point. (13-10), Storm on top here. Brennan serving. Sends us into play on the 1-6, played up by the 6. Middle attack coming, short and into the net. Point, Storm. Brennan sends it. Similar spot, played up by the 6 there. Right side attack, around the block. Ooh. Dug up and sent backwards. Point, Royals. Officials becoming more and more insistent on players retrieving the ball and leaving your line judges alone, as they should. Our bench helping out there. There's the serve. Doug, Phoebe, great dig, just out of reach for a second touch. That's an ace, Royals. Serve is up. Lillian. McKenna gets under it. Eyes up for Lillian. Not sure what happened. I think we're having a replay. There's been no signal, and there's been no point awarded. The officials have headsets on, so they're talking to each other. So yeah, that's a replay, it looks like. Phoebe, McKenna, looking for Lillian, able to adjust there. Dug by the libero, right side attack. Brennan. Lucy giving it help. Lillian giving it a ride over. Here comes the outside attack. Opposite attack. Oh, great up by McKenna. Good hustle, just not able to get there for a second touch. Royals back within 1. These squads seem pretty evenly matched defensively. Really coming down to who can make less mistakes here. Good athletic efforts. Royals, the serve. McKenna, oh, quick hands on the front row there, sends it out. No second touch there. We're gonna have a substitution. Looks like this adjustment will bring Araya back into the front row. I assume we're gonna get shift and have Araya be setter. And there we go. Yep, gotta situate our serve receive there and change who the setter is. Brennan, Lucy, tools the block, puts it down. Araya serving, Storm up by 1. Sends it, looking side there for the 5. She plays it, right side attack through the block. Araya with a nice dig. Brennan, Lillian with the hit. Puts it wide, along the end line and out. No touch there on the block. We're back to 15-15. Royal serve, short and into the net. Side out Storm. 16-15, Lillian serving. There was a substitution there. Kate did go back up front. Lillian sends it right at the middle back, dug up by the libero. Calling Lillian's name a lot here tonight on great things. 16-16, Royals serving. Send us into play. Brennan. Arias gets underneath it. McKenna puts it down. That's a kill. Bring Lucy up to serve. Kendall into the front row. Let Brennan get some rest. That girl has been defensively masterful so far this evening in 1.5 sets. Lucy sends it. Ooh. That would have been fire right there had that fallen just over the tape. Point Royal, 17-17. Looks like we're going to be neck and neck down the line here. We can string together 8, win by 2 at 25. Royals put us in play. Brennan, Araya. Right side set for McKenna. Gets the push to the back row. Doug, outside attack, roll shot. Outside the reach of Izzy, they're calling it on the line. Royals back up by 1. Timeout, Storm. Again, see, that was one again. From here where I'm standing, off this back corner of the court, it looked out from here, but the line judge having that clear view of the line, and of course the up official being right on top of it, definitely got to concede they have the better view and vantage point, so no sense in yelling over 1 point. Right. If you're so inclined and a volleyball enthusiast, I do know this Saturday, I believe at 1 p.m. at OU in Norman, the Oklahoma Sooners in an exhibition match against the Kansas State Wildcats. I know there will be somebody's there that I know, and including myself and my family as we cheer on our Wildcats. Being K-State alums, fans, originators, always a joy to watch our favorite team when they're local like that, even in an exhibition. Also for Sooners versus Cats, it's brother against brother, as the coaches, the Mansfield brother, Jason and Aaron, Jason for Kansas State, Aaron for the Sooners. Out of the timeout, back in action, Royals up by 1. Sends us into play. Izzy, Araya, out to Kate, through the block and down. That's a kill. Kate's kill, Araya's assist, Jazz's point. Jazz calling off the substitution, going to keep Araya setting there. 18-18, and this must-win set number 2. McKenna back to serve. McKenna sends it on that, pretty much to the 5 there. Libero plays it up. Outside attack coming, shortened into the net. Storm up by 1. We want 1. Let's get to 20. Be the first to 20 here. McKenna sends us into play. Looking at the 1-6 seam, dug up by the 1. Outside attack. Brennan. Ooh, second touch out of the reach there. Falls. Royals point. (19-19). Royals send it. Brennan, nice pass up there. Araya, quick set out, looking for Kate. Roll shot, block gets a hand on it. Either way, that would have been for the Royals, out or under the net there on that great diving effort by Izzy defensively. That's what one of your DS is supposed to do when you're going up for attack. The DS pulls up and watches for that block, tip back. Anyway, great effort by Izzy. Royals up by 1. Serve short. Izzy gets there. Araya plays it out of the net. McKenna keeps it alive. Royals, middle attack coming. Oh, great tip attack. Shooting line and finds it. Storm side. Substitution coming. Get Maddie back into the front row. McKenna will have hands in, back as the setter, Araya out the rest there. Storm down by 2, Royals with the serve. This is a must-win set number 2 for Storm to force a third deciding set. Royals put us into play. Kate McKenna makes the adjustment. Oh, great shift there by Kendall. Back row attack there, a legal one, I should say. McKenna stays out of the net. Oh, good hustle, good hustle. Falls just out of the reach. Great hustling effort there defensively. Fortunate fall for the Royals there.
Do you want to do birthday tour? Do it. Yay!
Royals up by 3.
High five.
Puts us back into play. Izzy. McKenna gets under it. Quick set. Looking for... Oh, very nice shot. Line shot there on the slide from Kendall. That's a kill.
Hey, tell me about the boy that shoots your hand. Tell me, what's his name?
Substitution. Bring Phoebe back into the back row to serve.
Okay.
Lillian back into the front row. Let Izzy rest there. Defensively all over the place there for Izzy. Doing great work keeping that ball from the ground, from the floor. Down by 2. Phoebe puts us into play. Looking right at the 5, shanked off, but playable. Okay, keeps it alive. McKenna hand sets out to Lillian. Block gets there. Outside attack coming. Block didn't even need to get up short and into the net. Storm within 1.
Thank you.
Phoebe puts us into play. Going straight at the middle back there. Dug up there. Quick set for the middle. Great dig by McKenna. Looking for Lucy off her back foot. Good adjustment outside the antenna. Will fall Royals point. You're good either way. You can come say hi if you want. Anybody on varsity? Anybody on varsity want to say hi?
Hey guys, it's Kylie. Hey guys, get lit. We're ready for the game.
There we go. Varsity's ready to go here. Royals with the serve. McKenna passing. Oh, great pass over to draw the defense. Lillian keeps it alive. Quick set, middle, off the block. Ooh, off the block falls. Storm side. Point Royals. This will be match point number 1 for the Royals. Storm down by 3 in set number 2. Match point number 1. Sends it. Lillian, McKenna, great bump. Lillian on the attack, through the block, Doug. Outside attack coming, pushed over the block. Brennan, McKenna. Lillian's able to get there. Royals still attacking. Oh, good job, Maddie. Royals in the net. I'm not going to take that block away from Maddie on that defensive effort there, so we're going to give her the block. Royals in the net there either way. There's our libero swap. Lucy into the front row, Kendall out the rest, Brennan back to serve. Match point number 2. Sent to the 5-6 seam, played up by the 6. Hand set. Right side attack coming. Yep, in on the line there. Set number 2 going 25-22, similar to the first set there. Royals win in 2. These are only the 3rd and 4th set that your JV team has dropped so far this season. It happens, we'll shrug it off, and we'll be ready for action again on Monday. Again, if you can, stay right here, get right back on the YouTube, and cheer on your OKC Storm varsity as they take on the CCS Royals varsity team. If not, if JV is your flavor, we'll see you back Monday. Until then, keep cool.